Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Senator Briscoe, coming to you from right here in where else but St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today is Saturday, April the 2nd, 2022. Happy birthday shout outs going out to a whole slew of folks. That's right. Tina Brooks, Jeff Little, James Grayfalcon, Mick Goslin, Debra L. Lamb, and Renee Prinster Davis. And so, without further ado, here's a birthday song for the six of you? I said, hey, Renee. Hey, Debra. Hey, Mick. Hey, James. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Tina. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I'm a sing. You know, you're a 1 more year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Tina. Hey, Jeff. Hey, James. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Debra. Hey, Renee. Hey, well, that's a whole list of you today. I said, hey, happy birthday to you, I say. You know, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday a day today. I said, it's your happy birthday a day today. Sorry you have to share your birthday with so many other folks sharing their birthdays today, but it can still be your own personal special day as long as you know that you are a special person inside. All right. Hey, that being said, there's your Shin Show shout out for your birthday. All right. All righty then. Mickey Goslin. I'll know him as Mickey forever. I don't care. I don't care if he is Mick now. He's old now, so he's got to be referred to as Mick. Now, Mickey Goslin he's gonna be that forever to me because well that's what he was in school and well he's gonna stay that way. Don't you know? All right. And Mr. Patches, Jeff Little, is gonna be remained as Mr. Patches all my life, regardless of whether or not who he is or whatever. He's always gonna be Mr. Patches to me. That's right. That's right. All right. Hey, that being said, here we go. We got some Shin Show Shin Show shout outs. And those shout outs are going to go out to Doug Bell, a.k.a. Steve Clary, Martin Kelly, a.k.a. Smiley, Savann Murphy, a Beason, and my Pokey pal, my favorite Pokey pal gal, Amanda S. Little. And those are the Shin Show shoutouts for the Shin Show for today, Saturday, April the 2nd, 2022. All right, there we go. All right, now then, looks like it's time for a weather forecast, and our weather forecast is going to be brought to you today by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. Refreshing Word Fellowship Church is a non-denominational Christian church which is located at 2054 Campus Drive, right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Yep, that's 2054 Campus Drive, St. Charles, Missouri, right over there by St. Andrew's Plaza. That's right. Right up front there at St. Andrew's Plaza is a big store known as Save-A-Lot. And well, Save-A-Lot used to be Overland Dairy a few years back. And well, it ain't that no more, but it is the bigger major store in the complex. Now, right behind that store is a place called St. Andrew's Annex, and that's a horseshoe shaped building. Now, the far end of that horseshoe shaped building is a place called Greener's Pub. Now, Greener's Pub is an alcoholic beverage dispensing type of area, and directly across the street from Greener's Club is uh, the Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. That's right. So if you're looking to find you a church here in the St. Charles area, kind of local like, right there on King, I mean, Campus Drive here in St. Charles, go right on over there and come on in at 11 a.m. on Sunday for our Sunday services, and or Thursdays at 1:30 to 2:30 for an hour of power prayer. So come on in to Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. Amen. Amen. Oh, that hour of power prayer, 1:30 to 2:30 on Thursdays. Okie dokie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of forecast. But we're going to go ahead and start it off with today, which is a gimme. It's a gimme day. That when you get for free. A mix of clouds and sunshine with gusty winds. High temperatures of 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be northwest at 20 to 30 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with low temperatures around 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be west to northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then for Sunday, April the 3rd, sunshine and clouds mixed together with high temperatures of 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, rain showers are going to be held off into the evening, and then they're going to envelop into a more steady rain overnight. Low temperatures are going to be 50 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 70%. And then for Monday, April the 4th, cloudy skies overnight. No, we're going to start this in the daytime. Cloudy skies during the day. Slight chances of rain, showers. High temperatures of 65 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then rain showers in the evening will envelop into a more steady rain overnight with low temperatures of 49 degrees Fahrenheit. Boy, that seems like I just read that for the day before. But anyway, winds are going to be east to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 80%. And then for Tuesday, uh, March, the April the 5th, uh, April the 5th. Yeah, that's what it is. Boy, I just got lost in the middle of the month. My memory, it's getting shabby, but that's okay. It's back now. Anyway, April the 5th, Tuesday, April the 5th, that is, light rain early, then remaining cloudy overnight, or cloudy during the afternoon. High temperatures of 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 70%. Cloudy with periods of rain overnight with low temperatures of 49 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 90%. Rainfall near a half an inch. And then for Wednesday, April the 6th, showers in the morning, then clearing with ample sunshine in the afternoon. High temperatures of 64 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. And then generally fair skies overnight with low temperatures of 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then for your fifth and final day of our 5 day forecast, cloudy in the morning and then off and on rain showers during the afternoon hours. High temperatures around 50%. High temperatures around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Man, do I have a dyslexic eyeball or something today? What is going on? That's right. High temperatures around 50 degrees Fahrenheit for the daytime. Winds are going to be west to northwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40% with high temperatures. Higher wind gusts are quite possible. And then cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures of 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be northwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. You got it? You got it. I'm glad you do. Yeah, do. I'm glad you do. Yeah, I had fun yesterday talking to old Lori Moore and to Smiley, which would be our good friend Martin Kelly, both of which tuned into the show. And man, I tell you what, I like it when folks tune in because, well, that gives me something to talk about, something to do, and something to say. You know, I like that commentary they put in, and I commentate back. Yes, I do. All righty, I digress. Let's jump on into that. We got the weather knocked out. How about what's the activities today? Today's activities or tomorrow? Tomorrow's activity. Tomorrow's activity is going to be the St. Charles County Symphony Orchestra performance down there at Dardine Presbyterian Church, 7400 Outer Road, 364 Outer Road, Dardine Prairie, Missouri, 63368. They will be performing periodically during the year. The first performance of the year will be April the 3rd, 2022, Sunday, April the 3rd, 2022. Now, we're going to have a 2 p.m. Uh, concert. It doesn't cost you a doggone thing, folks. So if you like orchestra music, well, by golly, you'll probably want to get down to Presbyterian Church, Dardine Presbyterian Church at 2 p.m. for your free concert. St. Charles County Symphony presents an afternoon of music. Concert is free. For additional information, you can call or email. Information you can email at stcsymphony@gmail.com. So there you have it. That's your upcoming events brought to you today by Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie. That's right. Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie is a Facebook page set up for a Jamie O'Driscoll to show off her very crafty crafts. Got a cake one coming up here shortly. Whenever Katie gets that cake information to me, we will be giving a phone number because Katie is a cake designer. She's non-professional, but it looks and tastes professional. I'll give you that. Every doggone time I've had a cake and or cupcakes of hers, they're mighty good, folks. So she's starting her own little cake cake sales services. So she's got a Facebook page called Katie's Cakes, and there's a bunch of them if you Google or if you search it for Facebook. So it's hard for me to tell you which one. So I was going to give you a phone number to let you know which one it was, but she's going to get back to me on that for sure. She will. All righty. I had one people watching there for a second and then they disappeared on me. I don't know what's going on. They came on from a view. All righty then. Let's see what else we got going on. Okay. They was on, they were in, they were out. And well, that's about the shout about in or out. Okay, here we go. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to do the story time with TV Grandpa. Yeah, that's right. We just do story time with TV Grandpa. And we are going to stick to the Bible stories because, well, we want the kids to understand each and every Bible story in the good book because, well, God is our friend and, well, Jesus is our brother and we got to let them know about Jesus. So, hey, kids, jump up on the bed or the couch or the bed, wherever it is you rest your sleepy little head TV Grandpa is about to lay one down for you. Yep, that's right. Daniel in the Lion's Den is today's story for the TV Grandpa edition of the program. This is a story about Daniel. He actually came to Babylon with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Now, those guys come up in a different story at a different time, but we'll get into them later. And each king that came and went liked these men because they were honest and hard workers. They were always given the most important jobs, which made the other workers of the kingdom very jealous. Well, now, this time the king's name was Darius, and he also liked Daniel. Now, he knew that Daniel was a good worker, and so he decided to put Daniel in charge of the whole country. While the other servants of the king were very jealous, except for Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. Now, they were jealous of Daniel, and they tried to find something that would get Daniel in trouble. And so they were trying to get him fired. But Daniel obeyed God, and so they couldn't find anything. Finally, these men said to each other, "We can't find any reason for the king to fire Daniel. Let us try to make up something. The only way we can get him to disobey the king is if we made a law against his God." And so they went to King Darius, and they said, "Oh, mighty great king, you are so wonderful that no one should pray to anyone but you." Knowing that the king, knowing that Daniel would go ahead and pray to his own God. So the king said, "That sounds like a great idea." Then the men continued, "All of your workers, have agreed that this should be done, and that anyone that prays to any other god should be thrown into the lion's den." Now the workers lied, and they said that everyone who worked for the king agreed. But of course, they never did talk to Daniel or Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. But that's beside the point. We're not worried about Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego right now. Anyway, they never did talk to Daniel because they knew that he wouldn't agree. Well, the king didn't know this, and so he made the law, and it could not be changed because back at that time, you made a law, that law stuck until somebody else came along and figured out a way around that law. So anyway, when Daniel heard about the new law, he did what he always did. He went home to a room upstairs and he opened the windows that looked out over the city 3 times a day. And 3 times that day, he went down on his knees and he prayed to God just like he always did. Now, these men went as a group to Daniel's house and they found him praying and asking God for help. And so they ran straight to the king and they told him, "Your worker Daniel is ignoring your command. We have seen him praying to his God 3 times a day." Well, when the king heard this, he was very sad because he really liked Daniel and he didn't want him to die. He tried everything to get the law changed to stop Daniel from being thrown into the lions, but the lion's den. But the men came to him and reminded him that the law could not be changed and Daniel would have to be punished. And so, at the end of the day, the king gave the order, and they brought Daniel and they threw him into the lion's den. And the king said to Daniel, "I hope your God, whom you serve and pray to, will rescue you." And a large heavy stone was rolled in front of the lion's den, and the king went back to his palace with tears in his eyes. Well, that night, King Darius couldn't eat or sleep He was so worried for Daniel. And the next day, as the sun came up, the king got up and he rushed to the lion's den. And he got closer, and as he got closer, he shouted, Daniel, Daniel, he said, has your God, who you serve and pray to, rescued you from the lions? Well, the king waited quietly for a response. And then all of a sudden, Daniel said, O king, live forever. My God sent an angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me because I have done nothing wrong. Well, looky there. What would you believe it? If you got in the middle of a whole bunch of lions that were supposedly hungry and they was ready to eat you up, and what do you think happens? An angel of God, because you love him and he loves you, comes down and he stands between you and the lions. The angel does, and he shuts the mouth of those lions so they're not hungry. Boy, boy, boy. Now that's what Daniel did because he trusted in God. Well, the king jumped up with joy and immediately ordered that Daniel be removed from the den. And when Daniel was lifted from the den, there wasn't even a scratch on him because he trusted in God. Well, the king knew that the men had tricked him into punishing Daniel, and so he punished them. He sent them into the lion's den. By this time, them lions was mighty hungry, and well, you can just imagine what happened to those other men. After that, the king made a new law, and he said, Daniel's God is great, and I order that everyone in my kingdom must respect the Lord who rescued Daniel from the hungry lions. And there you have it. That was Daniel in the lion's den. I hope you guys enjoyed that because, well, it's always a special thing to be able to read to you guys. I just love you. I love you. I love you. Mr. Grabby and Oliver and Miss Willow, Miss Willow, Mr. Oliver, and Mr. Grabby. Yep, 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 yep. Love you all. I do, be do, be do, be do, be do. And I love you, Mr. Thomas, and Mrs. Ashley, and Kyle too. Oh, yeah, and yeah. Uh, boop, 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 boop. All right, hey, that being said, looks like it's time for the daily bread portion of the program. Daily bread portion of the program is going to be brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 will be Judges 16 through 18 and Luke 7 1 through 30. Again, don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. All right, let's see. Today's daily bread devotion is called Built Together to Serve. That's right, built together to serve. And today's scriptures and insights for built together to serve will be 1 Corinthians 12, 18 through 30. And so we will open our uh, Bibles to 1 Corinthians 12 and skim ourselves down to 18. Here we go. Okay. But in fact, God has placed the parts in the body, every one of them, just as He wanted them to be. Now, if they were all one part, where would the body be? As it is, there are many parts, but only one body. There are the eye cannot say to the hand, I don't need you. And the hand cannot say to the feet, I don't need you. On the contrary, those parts of the body that seem to be weaker are indispensable. And the parts that we think are less honorable we treat with special honor. And the parts that are unrepresentable, unpresentable, are treated with special modesty, while our presentable parts need no special treatment. But God has put the body together, giving greater honor to the parts that lack it, and so that there should be no division in the body, but that its parts should have equal concern for each other. If one part suffers, for every part suffers with it. Now, if one part is honored, every part rejoices with it. Now, you are the body of Christ, and each of you is a part of it. And God has placed in the church, first of all, apostles, second, prophets, third, teachers, then miracles, then gifts of healing and of keeping, of guidance, and then of different kinds of tongues. And are all apostles? Yes, all are apostles. And are all teachers? No, not all are teachers. And do all work miracles? No. Do all have gifts of healing? No. And do all speak in tongues? No. And do all interpret? No, they do not. But they are all of one body, so that each person who speaks tongues needs an interpreter at some point in time to interpret. And each person that it's like the body. If you are an eye, you cannot taste anything. But without taste, your food with your meal would be pretty boring. But if you could not see what it was that you were eating, how would you know that you were going to hit your mouth, for one thing, and whether it was going to taste like a steak or whether it was going to taste like pork chop or whatever? You would figure that out along the way. And better yet, don't even be a tongue. Just because you're a tongue doesn't mean you're anything. You're just a flat slab out there waiting to share the you are just a thing for the taste buds to ride upon. Hey, it's getting windy outside because the door just blew open. That's right, I got guests, ghost guests, coming in the house. All right, hey, that was the Daily Red portion of the program, brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is the daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022. All right, hey, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go shut a door. Shut a door, cause the wind done blow. The door done open. The wind done blowed it open, open. I'll be right back. Gotta spin my chair around and around. I gotta get my feet all across the ground. I'll be right back. And don't go nowhere because, well, I'll be right back with you in just a second. Gotta go in here, shut the door, cause the wind done blowed it once more. Open that door, not no more. Gotta close that door, close the door, I know. My feet done got caught on the door. Ouch, my feet got caught on the other door. That door I can shut too. All right, we're coming back. We're coming back. On the way back in.
Did the door blow open?
Yeah.
We got it?
Yeah. Took care of it.
All right.
Still blogging, but I'm taking care of doors too. Okay, coming back around to the camera. Here we come. Had to go and close the door because it's windy and cold outside. And the colder it is outside, the worse I like it. outside. So we got that door all closed up now. And there you go. There you have it. Hey, these are some of the things that I deal with as a quadriplegic. I have to, because of that circulation, I get cold fast and chilly quickly, and so I have to go and take care of situations like that right away because, well, I don't like to be cold. Hey, Craig, it's 30 minutes into the show. Bye. See you. Go and have yourself a get back to work time. Okay. All right. I ain't talked to Craig in a while. Probably ought to talk to him sometime or another because, well, he's always just a short little Facebook call away, don't you know? All righty then. Hey, I think that's the show. I didn't do any singing at all today. I watched a movie called American Graffiti, and it's all about uh, 50s and 60s. And boy, I'll tell you what, that's a good movie. It's got a whole bunch of a whole bunch of stars in there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to check something out right now because I want to know if it was Harrison Ford or not. Let's see. Who played Falfa in American Graffiti? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Skip the intro. Get rid of that. Doink. All right, here we go. I want to learn more. All I want to do is just want to go down here and find out. Richard Dreyfuss was Kurt, John. Ron Howard was Steve. John was, anyway, we got to get down here. Lori, Debbie, Carol, disc jockey was Wolfman Jack. Joe, Bob Fella was Harrison Ford. That's who I thought. Falfa. Bob Falfa was Harrison Ford. Yep, that's what I was thinking. And see, I always thought that he got his start from Star Wars, but no, he got it. American Graffiti came out way before Star Wars. So that's a bit of trivia information. There were so many people in that movie. I mean, that you wouldn't even recognize them if you didn't know who they were and what you were looking for. American Graffiti. It's on Peacock. It's showing free on Peacock. If you got a Roku TV or a smart TV that you can add channels to, add Peacock and watch American Graffiti. All right, alrighty then. Alrighty then. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, everybody, let's stroll across the floor. I said, come on, everybody, let's stroll across the floor. You know what's walking, don't you know you stroll once more. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, let's stroll. I said, stroll across the floor. Come on, everybody, let's stroll once more. All right. How about the song lyrics? Let's go to the hop. Well, you can bop it, you can bop it, you can hop it, and you can roll it at the hop, 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 and hop. You can rock it, you can roll it, and don't you stop, and even stroll it at the hop, 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 and hop. Oh, when the record starts spinning, your calypso and chicken and hop at the hop. Yeah, do the dance sensation that's sweeping the nation at the hop. Well, let's go to the hop, oh baby. Let's go to the hop, oh baby. Let's go to the hop. Oh, baby, let's go to the hop. Ah, let's go to the hop. Well, you can swing it, you can groove it, you can really start to move it at the hop. Ba, ba, ba. Over there, the dial jockey is the smoothest and the music is the coolest at the hop, 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 hop. Well, the carts and the chicks can get their kicks at the hop. Let's go. I said, let's go to the hop, oh baby. Let's go to the hop, oh baby. Let's go to the hop. Come on, let's go to the hop. Oh, but you can rock it, you can roll it, you can stomp it, and you can stroll it at the hop, pop, pop, and bop. When the record starts spinning, you can calypso when you're chicken in at the hop, pop, pop, and hop. I do the dance sensation that's a sweeping the nation at the hop. You can swing it, you can groove it, you can really start to move it at the hop, pop, pop, and bow, boy. Where the disc jockey is the smoothest and the music is the coolest at the hop, pop, pop, and bob. Well, all the cats and the chicks can get their kicks at the hop. Well, let's go. Well, let's go to the hop, oh baby. Let's go to the hop, oh baby. Let's go to the hop. Ba, ba, but let's go to the hop. Ba, 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 ba. Mm. All right, all right. Dixieland, night, night, night. Oh, I loved it. I says 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, or 3 o'clock rock. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, or 6 o'clock rock. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. Well, if the band starts fun, a 2 and 3, we're going to rock around the clock, you see. We're going to rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. Song lyrics, rock around the clock. Well, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, let's rock. A 5, 6, 7, 8, and rock. A 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Well, put your glad rags on and join me, hon. We'll have some fun. When the clock strikes 1, we're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Oh, when the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, the band slowed down. We'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Oh, well, the chimes ring 5, 6, and 7. Oh, we'll be right in the seventh heaven. Oh, we're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Oh, in the 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, I'll be going strong, and so will you. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Oh, when the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off then. We'll start a rock around the clock again. Are we gonna rock, rock, rock around the clock? We'll rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Oh, 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 oh. All right, my friends. Hey, that's it. That's the Shen Show in a nutshell. We're going to get it back on out of here because, well, that's just the way we are today. So we're going to say, hey, Lori, check you later. And you too, Martin and Lisa, and all those happy people out there in TV land, Facebook and YouTube, and wherever y'all catch the show, we're talking to you. Savann and Martin and I can't forget to mention da 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 Doug or Steve, and uh 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 oh shoot, I can't believe it. I forgot his name. He's an Elvis lookalike. He doesn't do Elvis Presley he does his own arrangements when he does sing Elvis Presley. He doesn't do Elvis like I impersonate Elvis. He's not an impersonator because he does his own arrangements with Elvis tunes. Yeah, that's it. What is his name? I know it's something in Joan. Uh, well, anyway, we'll get to it. He knows who I'm talking about, and he's going to get. Don't just like the show, and I'll get your name up again. That's how we do that. Joyce and Ernie, don't forget them. Joyce and Ernie Hale, everybody that's watching. Hey, I'd like to see y'all all the time. What is his name? It's driving me nuts. I'm going to have to do it, folks. I got to look it up. That's all there is to it. I got to look it up because that's just the way I am. Yes, I am whatever it's called whenever that sort of thing happens. Oh, oh, and don't forget Gary Webb. We gotta say hey to him. Mary Jabwana, she's always out there. Uh, Richie Miyarto, she's always out there. We got to remember that. Oh, did it, but do Bob. And like I said, Lisa's always out there. Jamie, can't forget Jamie O'Driscoll. She's watching, I'm sure. She always watches. Uh, Craig, like we mentioned earlier, Craig Wyatt, Martin Kelly, Duddy, Bill Rogers. Bill Rogers is a big fan. He's always out here taking a look see and, watching. I'd like to say my kids are always watching, but not so much. Only whenever I send it to them, just to make sure that they get a good glance at it. But that's just the way that goes. That's the way that goes. Albert Manley, every now and again, he'll tune in, take a look, see. And then there's the others. There's some other folks. Diane Davis Turney. Yeah, she'll check in every now and again. I'm going to find this guy's name here in a minute because he's driving me nuts. Who else do we got here that'll jump in occasionally and watch the show? We're just going right on down to my whole Facebook friends is what we're doing. Patricia Moriarty used to join in the show quite a bit, but it's been a while. We're not finding everybody. We're not finding anyone of all the folks. Tony Smith, she used to, Dr. Tony, that is, she used to watch the show quite a bit. There's folks that have dropped off the list that haven't watched the show for a while, but that's okay. Hey, it gets kind of repetitive, and I understand that because, well, it gets that way. That's all there is to it. Anyway, I'm going to find him. I'm going to find him. Oh, bop, boop, bop. I'm going to find him. But bop, boop, bop. I'm going to be searching every which way. I'm going to find him. I'm going to find him. I'm going to search every which way. Flora Gretchen, she used to watch all the time. But, I know, like I said, it gets kind of repetitive. Pete McClaney, he used to watch all the time. Don't know whatever happened to Pete. His mom watches occasionally. Ken and, I would say Ken, but his name not Ken. The folks over at the Helping Hands, Bev Evans and Steve Evans, they check out the Shen show for sure. No, I'm not finding him, and I'm driving me. It's driving me. It's Gary Joan Abbott. Gary Abbott. There you go. And he's not on the list. I still ain't found him, but it came up with the name. That's for sure. Anyway, that's about it. There's a few more of them out there that I didn't name off Every once in a while, we'll get John. John. What is John's name? John, the scuba diver, John. John, he's driving me nuts. He used to be our state rep, for a while. One of the state reps here in St. Charles. John, I used to play pool with him all the time. I surely did. I did. Oh, it's true. It's true. We used to play pool all the time. Come on. Where you at, John? John? I guess I could probably get it faster by just Googling up at the top of the page. James D. Murray on occasion will check in. So we catch him on here every now and again. Oh, man. Well, I know it's a long time no see. There's lots of Patsy Lozer used to watch the show quite a bit. We're just going to go down the list here, and we're going to pick out everybody that used to watch. Janet E. Bogle, she used to watch the show. John, the Piper song. Steve Bradley Clay used to watch that's Steve Clary. That page is dead. Steve. We're going to unfollow him because actually we're going to unfriend him because that one is dead account. Confirm. There. Now then. Join a healer. I used to watch the show. I'm getting there. All kinds of people that used to watch the show. My mom and my dad, they used to. Bennett, not John Bennett. That's his name. Anyway, hey, that's a left list of people that I been mentioning. Ain't nobody jumped on here and said hey or nothing. Oh well. Hey, that's it. That's a whole list of folks that I'm not going to say hi to today because, well, I mean, I said hi. I was saying hi. That's why I was naming them off. But anyway, I digress. Those folks that don't watch the show much anymore, maybe it's neither here nor there for me to say. Anyway, that's it for me. Hey, I got one more song for you, and that would be, oh, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. Oh, I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here has been Shen, a.k.a. saying hello and how are you? Don't forget to tune in to the Shen Show. And as always, next time I see you, I'll see you. And next time I don't see you, I won't. So anyway, hey, you guys, it's been so happy to have you. You know, God loves you, and so do I. So come back and see us tomorrow because, well, hey, we'll be here. And we hope that you are too. All right.